chat for you this evening. I did try this morning to go live, but I don't know what happened. The way the system is set up, I tried for an hour to go live, so trust me. If you're watching this as recorded video, then hello. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be part of this group of women who are working on getting their houses in order and getting their life back in order and having some peace in their life. The thing that I say is that you want to have peace in your life, control in your home, and learn to finally love yourself. Then that's what we're doing. So the first person on this morning is Kevin and Christine Leyburn. Hi, Christine. And then my sister Marty is here. Hey, Marty. She's one of my moderators. Jazzy Washington is here. Hi, Jazzy. Good to see you. Good to have you on here. Jen Barletta is here. Hi, Jen. Who else is here? Got 11 people already popped on. I know this is an unusual time, and I apologize. Deb Cruz, I haven't talked to you in forever, Deb. Hi. How are you? I've got my hair pulled up. It's still long. It's just stuck in a thing. Julie, mom of two. Hi, Kat. Just catching you before I go to bed in the UK. I know it's late. Don't stay up too late. All right. I think I need to change my glasses, and I have left them on the other part of the room. So I'll just live with these. Okay. So I might not be able to read you. Nurse Babs is here. Hi, Nurse Babs. Gail Buster is here. And it's so good to see all of you. Hi, Lita. All right, so it's a chat with Kat. Normally this would be on Monday morning, but if you didn't hear, I tried for an hour to go live this morning. Something was wrong with the system. So Larry's got it fixed. Mr. B's got it tweaked, so it should be working now, and that's good. Lorraine Anderson is here. Mr. B is here with RV Life with Kat and Mr. B. I am Slap Happy. What is your name? I am Slap Happy. I know you've been on here before. Hi, Pam Hill. It's been a long time for you. Yes, it has. Good to have you back. Ah, so much better. Fran. That's right. It's Fran. Pam Hill. It's been a long time for me. I read that already because I duplicate what I read when I look away. We just got back. We have been traveling for the whole month. We've been gone for over a month. We went to Maine. It was wonderful. And we had a wonderful trip up through the Northeast and got home just in time to miss all the terrible rain that's happening. Mr. Jackie Longnecker is here. So good to see you, Jackie. So glad you're saying that to me. That's so sweet. What else? Why are you laughing?
Why are you pointing at me?
Because you burped out loud on my video. I'm here around. I'm saying 2 thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Let me just go see what I'm logged into, girls. Hold on. Debbie Ernst is here. Hi, Fisher. Hi, Dickie Talmadge from Santa Paula, California. Say hi to Mr. B2. Lorena Jimerson. Hi, Lorena. Lorena, good to have you. All right. Carol Dickens. Good afternoon, Carol. Kat and Mr. B. Christina Ellis here. All my mentees are here. So good to have all of you. Patty Taylor is here. Hi, Patty. Good to have you. All right, so it's a chat with Kat. Today is Monday, so it was weekly home blessing hour if you're an at-home homemaker today, or if you're a person who works, it is on Saturday. Okay, Irene Hartwig is here. Hi, Irene. I've just come on just a minute or two ago, about 3 minutes ago. Jackie said, did you take the RV to Maine? Yes, we did. And it was an experience, but we are glad we did it. And I'm so glad I got to do my trip with my girlfriends. I had such a nice time. Mary O'Neill, just about to head to bed. Good to catch you live. Good to have you, Mary. So nice to have you. Good night. Janice W. is here. Hi, Kat. Hi, Janice. So I had a really good time in Maine. I went to Bar Harbor, I went to Booth Bay, I went to Acadia National Forest, I went to Cadillac Mountain in Acadia, I went to Mount Batty, I went to Camden. We took a ferry to Squirrel Island and stayed there for a couple of days, which was fabulous. A friend of mine, her sister has a summer home there, a family summer home, so that was wonderful. We just had an absolutely fabulous time. My friend hosted us from Sydney, Maine. So 6 girls, we had a really good time. We went to the botanical gardens in Maine. We had a really, really good time. We ate a lot of lobster and we ate a lot of other things. And I hate to tell you that I gained some weight, but I did. Tina Cape, hooray for live after so long. I'm missing you. Love from England. Hope you are all well. Missed you both. Well, I was on my vacation for one day, so I didn't go live one day, one Monday. And then today I tried to go live and it didn't work, so I'm going live now. But hopefully we'll be back on our schedule on Monday mornings after this, because apparently YouTube has changed something and you have to figure out what they've changed to get it to work. Thank you, Janice. You're very sweet. Okay, so I went straight for a day or two, and now I'm back to curly again. I just stuck my hair up today. And I injured my back. I don't know how, but I injured my back. And I would say in the past 3 days, I've been about at 25% capacity. Even though I was working, I was laying flat on the couch and laying flat in the bed. And when I was laying flat, I couldn't get up. So taking ibuprofen, I finally added some Tylenol to the mix. And today is day 4. I'm starting, or maybe day 5. I'm starting to feel much better today. I would say that I'm 75% good. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'll get a referral to a chiropractor on Thursday. I have an appointment there, but I have to get the referral. And then I'll be back in shape. So, yay. It's good to be home. Even though this is our home park in St. Augustine, it's always good to be home. And my sisters came to see me today while I was mentoring, so I really couldn't talk to them, but they came. They brought me some hummus from Zoe's, if you're familiar with that. A little hummus with dippers, but I'd already eaten, so I'm saving it for tomorrow. Anyway, tell me about you. That's my chatty stuff. Today is Weekly Home Blessing Hour. I am not in shape to pull the sheets off my bed, so that's not happening. But I did do 3 loads of laundry today now that I'm home. And I can't do the floors right now. So guess what? When that happens, you just do the best you can. And that's what we're doing. I've been crazy busy, Tina Cape says, since lockdown lifted. I've been away from home, fly baby, getting back into the system. Well, it is, don't go crazy and don't overcommit, because, being able to do the things you were doing because you were forced to be at home maybe got a lot of us into the position where we could do some things and really change our homes. And that's what I'm finding with a lot of people. Not only did we gain weight, but we changed our homes, hopefully for the better. Now, if you're back in the workaday world, you're going to have to try to re-assimilate into the payroll flybaby system, which, if you recall, is Monday through Friday. You just do routines and you do clutter stops, where you stop the clutter by checking for it 3 to 4 times a day. And then on Saturday, you do your weekly home blessing hour first thing in the morning, followed by 1 hour of zone work. You can delegate some of this and it won't take as long. And then on Sunday afternoon, you do your planning and desk day. The only 2 things that remain are errand day and car and purse day. Errand day can be on your lunch hour, or if you're picking up your groceries, you can pick them up on the way home. You can delegate that to someone, or you can have them delivered. And car and purse day can happen on your break at work or on Saturday for just a minute. It shouldn't take long once you're doing it every week. So it's a super simple plan, and I know you can do it. Okay, talk to me, ladies. What's happening? What's happening? There are only 29 of you on here, so this is like a little private meeting right now. I know that there'll be quite a few people who end up watching this video. Oops, we're up to 32, but still, we're a very small group, so I can answer your questions and take time if you have one. So what's your question? Do you have any questions about anything? Or just comments? I'd rather have questions, honestly. But comments are good. Nothing? Okay. We are in zone 4 this week, which is the master bedroom, the main bedroom. Janice says, I am downsizing from a house to an RV. Any suggestions? Yes, Janice. I have lots of suggestions. Number 1, get rid of all your excessive clothing, and anything that doesn't fit in your RV has to go. Now, if you're doing this for the very first time, I'm going to suggest that you have a small storage unit for 1 year. Put the things that won't fit in your RV in that storage unit and decide how well you live without them for a year. At the end of the year, you can get rid of things. I got rid of wedding dress, family pictures, just, all those things that we have that we don't really look at very often. In my RV, I have one small cabinet with actual books. Under the bed, I have storage for my off-season clothing, and my other clothing is in the drawers and in the closet, my on-season clothing. I don't know what size RV you're going to have. I know in our first RV, I could still do that. It was very tight, though. This one is a little bigger, and I have a washer and dryer in this one. Don't take too many towels. You just have to wash them. Don't take extra sheets. It's a fifth wheel, 33 feet. Okay, then do you have a washer and dryer, Janice? That's a pretty big 33 feet is a pretty good size fifth wheel. And those are nice. They're like little houses, no washer dryer. That's okay. On my first one, I didn't have a washer dryer either, but I was able to use the washer and dryer at the RV campsite. So you will need to check out how much money you need in quarters, and keep that handy and put that in your budget. Okay, you need to have that in your budget. Also, you want to buy small bottles of things. Don't buy a giant Gain and a giant Downy. Buy a small bottle. You'll have to replace them more often, but you'll save yourself weight and space. Weight is another big issue with RVs. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, you have a washer and dryer nearby that's free? Excellent. All right, let's see. Julie Phillips, happy to see you live. Started working a year ago and trying to go back to payroll Flybaby system, but grateful to see you, Julie from Tallahassee. My Tallahassee lassie. That's right, Julie. Well, good. I'm glad you can get it. You can do it, girl. You can do it. Just make sure that you don't get into the system and start overcommitting again. Tea Afternoons. Now, what is your name? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. What is your name, Tea Afternoons? Sometimes I hesitate to understand how to prioritize my list of maintenance in the kitchen, like cleaning cabinets, etc. It seems like Zone doesn't give me enough time to keep it up. You can't clean when you're decluttering, Tea Afternoons. You have to declutter first and get all the decluttering done in 15-minute units. Over a week, you can do it 4 times, so you've got an hour in the kitchen, and then you move to the next zone. The reason we're doing this is to teach you how to slow down and be mindful and take care of your home instead of just hurrying, because when you hurry, you're going to end up with clutter again. Once that room is totally decluttered, every visible and hidden piece of clutter is gone, and your kitchen is tidy and organized and practical for you, that's when you start doing your deep cleaning in the kitchen on your zone work. So each week you're going to have 4 things you can do in your kitchen. 4 things that take about 15 minutes or less. So if you're going to clean your refrigerator, you haven't cleaned it in a long time, and it's going to take you an hour, then it's going to take 4 15-minute units. It's going to take you the week to do that. But I want you to know that your floor is going to be clean every single week because you're doing it in the weekly home blessing hour. And your counters are going to be cleaned every single day, your stovetop every single day, your sink every single day, your tabletop every single day. So your kitchen isn't going to be filthy. If you're starting to be a perfectionist about the details, you need to stop and take a breath. So you want to wipe your cabinets down. You can wipe your cabinets down quickly in 15 minutes, get them all, or you can really, really deep clean them if you want to, maybe 15 minutes a set. But it's going to take a while. But the thing is, it's going to come back every single month, Liz. Thank you for putting your name out there. It's going to take you every single month. It's going to take you to back to that kitchen. So I hope this helps you. Don't ever think you don't have enough time. You have plenty of time. But the most important time that you have is not cleaning. The most important time you have is for your family and for yourself. Stick to the program. It works. Okay? Gail said, sorry about your back. Dr. B has been down with his back also, getting an epidural injection on Thursday. We'll pray for you both. Thank you so much, Gail, and I'll keep him in my prayers as well. Oh, good idea on the small bottles. And no duplicates, Janice. When you know, I keep a few duplicates, not very much. Like if I know that my mayonnaise is getting low, Mr. B will buy me a new mayonnaise and it's on the shelf ready to go. But I don't usually, when I put the new one in, don't go back and buy another one right away because you only have so much storage in your RV. So you really have to manage your home when you live in an RV. More so, I think, than when you live in a house. Tina Cape said, shopping delivered, batch cooking started the gym. I'm doing baby steps. Good. I'm self-employed, so I'm the boss. Decluttered daily. Managed to total my kitchen when I was happy, and then went to work. Dishes always done. Managed to total my kitchen. What do you mean by that? You mean totally do your kitchen? That would be good. Liz said, thank you. This is tea afternoon. So it gets recluttered. You go back to that. It was decluttered but built up slowly and didn't think about how it was creeping back in. That's when Liz, we do our clutter checks or clutter stops. Every day, you have to give it a glance. You have to care for your home by giving it a glance, by being mindful of when you're putting things up. So when you're putting your dishes up from the dishwasher or from the dish rack, you can't just shove them in. You have to take a moment and be mindful. If you don't have too many things on the shelf, it'll be easier. If you have too much stuff, or if somebody else is cleaning your kitchen and just jamming things in drawers, you need to give them some instructions on where you want things and that you'd like them to be placed nicely, because that's what happens. Or you start buying things for the kitchen and you're not properly buying. Properly buying something for your kitchen is, I need a new spoon for stirring my pots. It needs to not have slots in it. The one that I have has slots in it. I don't have one that's not slotted. So let me get a new not slotted spoon. That would be an addition. But the one that I have with slots was burned today on the stove and is melted. So I need a new one with slots. When you get the new one, you take the melted one and throw it away. You don't just put the new one in there. So that's a simple example, okay? I'm so glad that helped you, Liz. All right, let's see. So Tina, did you answer my question? What that meant? Tina said, cleaned completely. Oh, you're dyslexic. That's okay. um, okay. Judy's Weight Watcher Live. Hey, Kat, I'm enjoying the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Late to tune in. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're up there enjoying that. I hope you're not getting bad weather up there. Gail said, I'm catching up from being gone. Laundry and kitchen today, errands and groceries tomorrow, then Phoenix Thursday. Oh, my goodness, Gail, you're a busy beaver. Sheila Morton, hi Kat. It's been a while since I caught you live. Thanks for all you do. Don't forget to hit that like button, friends. Thank you, Sheila. You're very sweet. Um, Inspired by Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hello, Kat. It's so good to see you live. Nikki is so wonderful. If you haven't watched Nikki's channel, Inspired by Nikki, Nikki and I did a collaboration, which you can watch in the playlist of each of the different things that we do on the in the Flylady system. And so I was the talking head, I just did my talking thing. And then after my part, Nikki has a beautifully illustrated version, her version of doing that thing in her home. And when I say illustrated, because the way she does things is so beautiful, it's like an illustration. So it won't be exactly how you do it, and it won't be exactly how I do it, but it's exactly how Nikki does it, and it will give you a peek into her way of doing things. And it should give you an idea on how you think you would do this particular thing. So, for example, if we're talking about, I don't know, the weekly home blessing hour, you can watch me talk about it, and then you can watch Nikki do it. And then you can say, you know what, she's so calm and cool, I could probably do that and get it all done just like she did. Or her house is so organized and clean, maybe it would be a lot easier to do the weekly home blessing hour once I get everything organized. And those are all true statements, okay? Okay. So inspired by Nikki. Nikki is fabulous. Love her so much. Love you so much, girl. Gail Buster, there are laundry detergent sheets online. I can't remember the name. No plastic bottles to recycle. Perfect for an RV. That's a thought. Janice said, once I actually start the move, going to join mentoring tier if you have spots available to help me in the process. I'm sure I will. I constantly have movement there. Love you too, Nikki said. Thank you, Nikki. Marty said, Nikki is like watching a ballet. Lovely. And Nikki is a ballerina. I think once you're a ballerina, you're always a ballerina. And Nikki is a ballerina, a lovely ballerina. Mr. B says, Flylady, join Flylady's special mentoring Patreon channel. He put the link up for you. At this stage of the game, it's the 23rd of the month. I only have a week left. So if you do join, you can join for $5 a month to get the videos that we have every day at Monday through Friday. And you get access to all the 1,000 or more that I have in the past. If you want to be mentored, I might have a spot for once a month for you right now, maybe once. Janice is a $5 member. Thank you, Janice. But if you're going to sign up for more than once a month, I'm going to recommend that you wait till the first of next month to do that. So because you're going to be charged immediately, and I don't have enough time to mentor you this month. Okay. All right. Hope that makes sense. But put it in your planner so you don't forget. And speaking of planners, my sweet Kimmy from She's in Her Apron has made a planner. If you don't know that already, you can go watch She's in Her Apron. She's got, it's either 2 or 3 videos back. She did a reveal of this brand new planner, which is really designed for not patrons, but for all of you girls who are doing the Flylady system. It's perfect. As you may or may not know, that Kimmy was one of my mentees, and she graduated, and so this is her version of the way it works for her. And when I get mine, I was supposed to get mine when I got home yesterday, but it wasn't here, so it should be here Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So I will be doing a live and show you that beautiful book, and showing you how I would use it and some tricks that I would do. So be sure to watch when I go live. It's probably going to be I'll either do it when I get it, or I may wait till Monday. I think I'm going to wait till Monday just so that everybody will know Monday morning I go live. And then it'll be on video if you want to watch it, if you can't watch it at that time. Okay, Monday morning. All right, let's see. I think I'm missing some things. Janice said, hope to make the move in October. So exciting, Janice. I don't know how to pronounce your first name, Miss Patel. Chatan. Okay, I don't know. Inspired by Nikki. Look forward to showing how I use Kimmy's planner soon. So many neat features that should be here soon. Yes, Kimmy sent one to Nikki, and she sent one to several other people. So keep your ears out, because people are doing reveals. And Marty's getting one just as a personal planner. She's so excited. I'm excited. Even though Kimmy gifted me mine, I'm so excited to get it and look forward to using it on a regular basis. I've got my Erin Condren, and it's really hard to use it now that I know that Kimmy's is so perfect for us. But the Erin Condren is beautiful. If you have one, continue to use that unless you get a new one. Don't feel bad if you can't afford a new one right now. Keep using what you've got. But I surely hope that you look at this new one, because I think it's going to really help you. Okay. What else? Anything else, girls? We've been on for just 23 minutes. It seems very short. There's only 51 of you on here right now because this is an unplanned time. Do you have input on the new planner? Did you have input? I did have input on the new planner. Kimmy and I talked many times about the things that were going into the new planner. And some of the things that I talked to her about especially was the little budget tracker where you put how much you spent that day. I think that's really important for sidetracked people to write down any money that they spent that day. Not necessarily your budgeted money, maybe it's your spending money, or maybe you don't have a budget and you've just spent a lot of money, and it'll say if it was a want or a need. I think that's going to be really, really good for you. There's other things that I helped her with, but she's brilliant. She is so smart. She is super. Yes, there's a link, Kelly. If you go to She's in Her Apron and you watch her reveal video, which I said I think it's 3 videos back now, maybe only 2. There's a drop down. In the drop down link, there's a place you can go order it. And you get it pretty quickly, I think. So it's exciting. Yes. All right. What else? Was I saying something before that? I don't remember. I'll have a sip. Yummy. I'm drinking a drink that I made with vinegar and water and ginger and stevia. And it's good with ice. Bragg's vinegar, cider vinegar with the mother. I feel like I do. Why didn't someone tell me? I don't need to brush my teeth. My teeth are clean. Why didn't somebody tell me I had lipstick on my teeth? They like to look at it. It makes them feel better about themselves. All right. What else, girls? Anything else? Hmm? Anything? Anything? You know what else? I got something else I'm getting from Denise. Denise and This and That with Denise Jordan. She's sending me something, and I can't wait to show it to you when I get it. And then you can get one too. Annette Beck, a little off the subject. I am a longtime watcher, but somehow I missed when you moved to your mobile home several months ago. Would you please share the story of your move? Thanks. Yes, I will, Annette. We moved into our RV full time in March. My mother passed away in February. It was a dream of ours for many, many years, but we were taking care of my parents, my sisters and I. And we purchased one, even though we were taking care of my mother and dad, a trailer, and we knew we wouldn't be able to really travel in it, but just to see if it's what we wanted to do. And we loved it so much that after my mother passed away and we were free, we purchased a diesel pusher. It's called a Tiffin Red, Allegro Red, and it's wonderful. It's our dream. You didn't see anything, Dickie? Thank you. You're so sweet. The Allegro Red, it's a wonderful RV. It's got a king size bed, a washer dryer, a full size closet. It's not a walk-in closet. Dresser drawers, a residential refrigerator with an ice maker, a fireplace, television in the bedroom, television in the living room, a stove top, an oven, a convection microwave, table, convection, a recliner, a couch, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat. It's just turned around. So when we're traveling, I face that way. There's an outdoor TV. There's a canopy, a thing that rolls out on the side. It's wonderful. Denise is here. Hey, Denise, did you hear me talking about you? I didn't tell him what you're sending me, but I will when it comes. Anyway, Mr. B put up our link. Oh, you ordered one of Kimmy's. Marty says it is here. What is here, Marty? Did you get Kimmy's planner? I'm so jelly. You got yours before me. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, Annette, and thank you for asking about it. But you still have to keep it clean, just like you do a house. It's just a little house. We call it our little cabin on wheels. It's got a lot of wood, and we love it. This is our link, RV Life with Kat and Mr. B. I think we're going to change it. We're going to change our title to Full-Time RV Life with Kat and Mr. B, but he hasn't done that yet. Anyway, there you go. And Nicolette Overeem, what are your thoughts about this? I am afraid to remove things out of my house because then I throw my imaginary life away. I want to hold on to dreams that will never come true. I know that. Nicolette, I think you answered your own question. You don't live in an imaginary world. You live in a real world. And we can all imagine all kinds of things about ourselves. I can imagine that I am a model, but I'm not. I can imagine all kinds of things. And there's nothing wrong with having an imagination or having hopes and dreams or having goals, but have one realistic goal, not a bunch of imaginary dreams and things that you're past. A lot of times we had these imaginary dreams or things we thought we could or maybe could have done, but that time has passed and now that's not real for us anymore. So you have to let go of those things. Bless somebody else with it. And really embrace the life that you have now instead of worrying about things that will never come true. Embrace what's real. Enjoy what's here now, because when you die, you know how much you take with you? Zero. And you leave all that junk behind for somebody to deal with. And you probably never messed with half of it. So let it go and listen to your own self when you're asking that question. Okay? Good question, though. Thanks for asking it, Nicolette. Jen Barletta, I didn't see it either. You didn't see what? What did you not see? I don't know what you didn't. Oh, the lipstick. Thank you, Jen. You're very sweet. Marty said, a pretty floral package from Denise Jordan arrived in my mailbox today. From Denise, Marty? Or from Kimmy? Did you get something from Denise? Do tell. Do tell. Oh, it came to, oh, it's mine. Oh, it's mine. It was sent to Marty. I forget. Marty is my mailbox. That I don't have an, you know what my address is on my driver's license? It's the tag number of the RV. I don't have a real address. So Marty is my mailbox. It came. It came. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Tina said, I'm so sorry to hear about your lovely mother. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. And my dad passed away December of 2019. So they were, just a year apart. They were both 89. And both my sisters and myself, we took care of them full time for 5 years. And it was our pleasure. No, I didn't. No, you didn't. What? I don't know what you didn't do, Denise. Dr. Angel. Hey, Kat. Hey, Dr. Angel. Um, How wonderful that you are fulfilling your dreams and still coaching all of us. You and your sisters have been such examples of devotion to your parents. Thank you very much, Annette. And I'll tell you that I'm still mentoring because that is also one of my dreams, was to mentor women. And I feel like it is a gift from God. I do. It feels like a gift from God, and I love what I do. And I don't have to do the hard parts. I just am the talker and the thinker and the respecter and the reflector and all that. Larry does the editing and all the yucky stuff, so I don't have to do that. Marty said Denise. It's from Denise. Yep, and I'm your mailbox. Haha, yes, your package came. Yay! Okay, I can't wait. As soon as I get it on Monday, I'll show that as well. We'll do a live with that and Kimmy's planner. It'll be so fun. So fun. Tina Cape, both our dads passed away the same time, 23rd of December 2019, before COVID. Mom has dementia. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, that Kat, Denise said, I didn't hear you talking about me. I just jumped on. So happy to catch you live. Maybe you talked me up. I did, Denise. I said that you are sending me something, that you have a wonderful channel, and that as soon as I get it, I'm going to come on here and share it with everybody. So yay. Jacqueline, did I miss you? Because I talked to you before. I did miss you. It wasn't there for a second. Now it is. Kat, it's been a while, but pipes burst under our kitchen and the entire kitchen got ripped out. Ugh. We are still living here with all 4 kids. I am in a state of constant chaos. Any advice? Yes. Create a kitchen outside of the house, if that's still out of bounds, which you probably already have. Outside of the kitchen, just create an area that is your kitchen, that has a water source, that has something to cook in, that you use paper plates, and then the rest of the house is the same as it always was. Just don't think about the kitchen until it's done. You have to live with what you have, okay? I hope that helps. And if you have questions, more specific questions, let me know. Okay, you have a temporary sink and a temporary setup in the dining room. Perfect. The rest of the house is normal, and the dining room, which probably wasn't used much before anyway, is the kitchen. You have to do a cleanup before, after meals. You have to do the same things you did in the kitchen, only your kitchen is here now. It's rustic. We'll say that. Okay, Nicolette. What are your thoughts about this? I'm afraid to remove. Okay, I read that. So Nicolette, did you have a response to that? That you've answered your own question? Because I think you have. I hope you're still here. Okay, kids. I'm going to go pretty soon because my back is starting to bother me at this angle. So I'm going to go pretty soon. So if you've got questions, now's the time. Let me straighten this pillow out. Jacqueline said, I don't know why I couldn't wrap my head around it, but thank you. I guess I just needed to hear that. I think sometimes we just need we need a confirmation that what we're doing is right. I don't know why we feel that way, but you were doing it right, Jacqueline. Iman McCann. Okay. Bobby loves to thrift. Hi, Bobby. So glad to have you. So glad to have you, even though you're late. Bobby's so fun. She says the same little thing in her little text every time. hi, or something like that. I can't remember what it is now. Yasmin, Sierra, hi, Kat. Yes, thank you, Jacqueline said. And Bobby loves to thrift. She's clapping. She's so sweet. All right, anything else, girls? This pillow does feel better. I moved it behind my back. I don't know how I injured my back. It's one of those strange things. Just one day it was injured. I have had a very bad back in the past, but for years it's been in excellent shape. And I don't know what happened, but something happened. Um, Hello, first time catching you live. Well, thank you. Is it Amy Isa? Ami Isa? Ami Isa? Am I saying it right? Hi from Ireland. Hi, Iman McCann. Have a great and blessed day and stay safe, Mr. B said. But he pulled it off. Homeschool, and Grace. How do I deal with sentimental items, Christina? Christina, sentimental items are one of the most difficult reasons that we can't declutter as swiftly as we'd like to because we're so attached to these things, these sentimental things. I'm going to tell you what I do with sentimental things. Well, I did a big thing moving into an RV, but before that, little things, everything can be sentimental. Like pictures at Christmas that people send you of their family, and you love that family. It could be your children. My children send me pictures, and I have to throw those away because I can't keep all that stuff. So I kiss it and I put it in the garbage can because I know my daughter has that picture in a frame on her counter in her living room. I'm not responsible for keeping it, and I don't need to keep it. So I let it go. Thank you, Dickie. Um, the other thing, like my sister Marty found something the other day, and I pushed her to keep it. I did, and she didn't want to keep it. And it was a birthday card and an Easter card. Her birthday's right at Easter, from our great grandmother, who died when I was 13. So Marty was probably, how old were you, Marty? About 9, 10, 9 or 10, 9 probably when Grandma Webb died. And I said, oh, did you take a picture of it at least? She said, no. I said, well, this is your grandchildren's great, great, great grandmother. Did you realize that? You want to have something they can look at. And so she said, um, here's what she said. I showed them to my sons and I threw them away. Because you know what? How often are you really going to look at that little thing that says, I love you, Marty. You're the sweetest little thing from our sweet grandmother? How often are you really going to look at that when you've got thousands of things in your house? So I have a picture of it because I wanted to keep it, but it's in my phone. It's not, or it's in the cloud. It's not a physical thing, and I don't have anything like that. And when people send me cards, and some of you have sent me them, I don't even have a PO box anymore because I just can't keep getting them, no matter how much I love you. So I look at those beautiful cards that you make and I display them for a while when I got them. And then I would kiss them. I'd think about the person who made it for me and I'd have to throw it away. I can't keep them. I don't have room for those things. And that doesn't mean I'm a mean person. It means I'm being practical. I only have room for so many things in my life. And your life is going to be so cluttered with all that sentimental stuff that you're not going to really be able to live your life. The emotional pressure of having all that stuff is overwhelming. And I've never had not one client or myself say, I wish I didn't throw that away. Not one. It's not worth it. You don't look at it. If it's something that you look at regularly, let's say that little card from my great grandmother that you decided you wanted to keep something like that, then I would say keep a little shoebox or small box of those kinds of things by your bed in the nightstand, and every now and then take them out and look at them and enjoy them. And if you're not doing that, then they need to go. If you're not taking out this thing that you want to keep that's sentimental and really enjoying it, then you need to let it go. It doesn't mean you have to let go of every sentimental thing in your home, but it means that you need to be really choosy about what you keep. Okay? I hope that helps. Yes, honey. All right, let's see what else we've got. This and that with Denise Jordan. I'm giving away a beautiful set of dishes today to one of my sisters who said she needed some. I'm continuing to work at decluttering these dishes. No heart pains with these. Yes, Denise. Denise is one of my mentees and she's getting rid of things. It's Amisa. Thank you, Amisa. Babinska, how do I deal with piles of stuff left over after the chaos of my husband passing and being low in energy. When you have a spouse that passes away or someone who's very dear to you, very close, who lived in your home and all their personal things are there, it's a double-edged sword because you love to keep them around as much as you can through their things. And it's also very sad to have those things there. My suggestion is when your energy returns, and it will, and you feel ready, then start packing things up and blessing someone with those things. Because you and I both know, just like I said a little bit ago, when you die, you take this much with you, zero. Those things that were important to your husband are probably not important to you. I talked to a mentee today whose husband passed away, and she said that he had all these mementos from when he was in the service, and he was so impressed. He was so not impressed. He was so they were so important to him, and they hung on his wall, and they don't really mean anything to her. And so she's going to take them to, after we discussed it, she's going to take them down and get rid of them because it's not part of her life. It was part of her husband's life. Just like when my mom and dad passed away, those things were part of their life. They picked them out. They enjoyed them for their whole life, and then um, and then they left them. And they left them, but we already have our own things that we picked out when we were young or that when we were older. We have what we want. So we don't need to take on the burden of those things, even though those things are beautiful and those things are lovely. And the collection of those things all together in our parents' home made us feel safe and comfortable and loved. They're not my parents. They're not our parents, and they were just their things, and we let them go. We took what we needed and what we thought we would enjoy. We didn't take everything, and we didn't take only a couple of things. We took, my things I couldn't take because I live in an RV. I can't imagine a grandfather clock in an RV, but one of my kids. So my children took my things, and my sisters took their own things, and whatever they wanted, they could have. And then we gave things to my parents' grandchildren as well, our children. Um, so just things from memorabilia, things that they wanted that they remembered their grandpa buy or their grandma buy, and they wanted their grandmother buy, and they wanted to keep it, but not a lot. Mainly, we got rid of everything. And let me tell you, the day their house sold was bittersweet. And it sold August 11th. It was totally closed. And it was bittersweet for me because it's gone. It's all gone. But it's also really great that a family got that home who loves it. They're taking care of it. We can already see the way they're mowing the grass. They're putting pretty marks in how you do it this way and this way. They're doing that. They're so excited to live there. And I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about mom and dad anymore. I don't have to take care of them anymore. They're in paradise. And so even though sometimes I have a wave of sadness, because that's what happens, it goes away pretty quickly now. It goes away pretty quickly. And over time, it'll get better and better and better. But I don't need their stuff to make me whole. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope that helps some of you. All right, let me go back. I've got a lot of comments here. Um, if I've left something out, let me know, but I'm going to read what I have here. Um, let's see what I've got. Nikki said, I hope your back feels better, Kat. You're always a welcoming and calming presence. Thank you, Nikki. You're so sweet. So sorry about your back. Thank you, Dickie. Gail said, Dave hurt his back once reaching for a pair of socks in his dresser. I know. So weird. Fran Apple, prayers for your back, Kat. Sounds like you are on your way to being well. Yes. Marty said, I showed them to my sons and threw them away. She's talking about my great-grandmother's little card. If people have pictures from the 60s that they don't want to keep, I will take them. My son uses them respectfully in his work. And I will tell you that he works in the film industry, and they need those types of things sometimes for the background. So if you have some things, reach out to this and that with, this and that with Denise Jordan. You go to her site and leave her a little note, and I'm sure she'll reach back to you, and you can send them. And of course, subscribe to Denise. That goes without saying, subscribe. But that's good to know. The kitchen CEO. Hi, Miss Kat. How are you? I'm good. What's your name? Who is this? Marty said, I liked your video about real estate space taken up. I made one of those. I don't remember. Real estate space taken up. What does that mean? Do you remember what I made like that?
You're probably talking about any space in your house that like real estate and it's taken up.
Oh, okay. This is all the real estate you have and the space is being taken up. Okay, Marty. Yeah, I do like that. Homeschool and Grace. Thank you. You're welcome. Jacqueline Phillips. Yes, piles of stuff is everywhere for me too. And Eamon McCann said, do we not take our soul with us, Kat? Of course, but I'm talking about physical things. We don't take anything physical with us. Kathleen Hansen has a new baby and she lives in Seattle. And I'm so proud of you. She's got 2 little girls and an infant son. So good to talk to you, Kathleen. Megan Curley. Hey, Megan, I hope you had a nice date with your husband. Fran Apple says, makes good sense. Lita says, going through paper clutter, I come across obituaries and family and friends. I feel like I should keep, so there's guilt at the thought of throwing them away. What do you suggest? I suggest you throw them away. I suggest you throw them away. Now, I did keep an obit from my mom and an obit from my dad. That's it. My parents had so many obituaries when we were going through their things because they kept every friend who ever died obituary. My mother cut them out. They put them in a book. Those are gone. And I don't keep obituaries. In fact, I don't take the paper. I don't take the paper. Iman gave me some love. And congratulations on the new baby, Kathleen, from Denise Jordan. All right, girls, I'm going to run. I hope this was good for you this evening. I hope that we answered some questions that you might have had. I'm going to have another live on Monday morning. I think we figured out what the issue was with the live, so we'll be going live again on Monday morning. At that point, I will be showing you Denise's special treat that she's sending me and how you can get one too if you'd like. And I don't want to tell you what it is yet. It's a surprise. And then we'll be going over Kimmy's book. So I'm excited, Kimmy's planner. So I'm very excited for the rest of this week. I've got, what's today? Monday. Okay. So we've got a bit to go. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to go live on Monday. I'm not going to overcommit. Have a great night. Thank you, Bobby Loves to Thrift. Okay, girls, have a wonderful day, the rest of the day, or go to bed if it's late. Go to bed. I'm so excited for Kim's new planner. Nero says, I know. Gail said, yay. All right, I'll talk to you soon. If I'm mentoring you, I will mentor you on your time. And if you haven't been mentored and you want to, think about it for the next month. If you are watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I will be giving you a video. This is a live, but on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I do recorded videos for you. Helpful things to do on the Flylady system, my version of the Flylady system as an official Flylady. And on Fridays, I give you a special treat. It's one of my Patreon videos, so you can see what those videos are like. If you're a patron, you're going to get 5 videos a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They're a little different than the kind of videos I put out on YouTube. And they're a little bit shorter too. They're just a little bit shorter, but they're some things, mainly they're a way of being mentored by me. They're little mentoring tips. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Good evening, Nicole, and good evening to everyone. And always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful. And thanks for the prayers.